Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I know a lot of you must have been expecting a video from me ever since, but okay, here am I. See me here. So I know a lot of you are surprised. Some people are like, a lot of Arsenal fans, they didn't know that they are going to win today's match. Okay, okay. Before the match, I was speaking with someone. I told him that Arsenal would win. Though I have to admit, the the scoreline I predicted, the margin was should I say the margin was lesser. I predicted Arsenal to win by 2 goals to 1. Now, let me say some things that are going to rattle you people. So, do you know that Real Madrid they've never scored against Arsenal in the Champions League up to this point, and also Real Madrid they've not knocked out Arsenal before. So permit me to say that the 15 Champions League that Real Madrid had or that they have, assuming they were to meet Arsenal, during that 15 times, maybe they would have won only 5 Champions League. Yes, I'm saying that with full confidence. Yes. So now, all Arsenal fans, you understand, worldwide, they'll be eating rice. Now, let's look at the analytical part of the game. Let's look at the analysis. Where was the game lost? Actually, the game was lost in the midfield. Party, the guy, you understand, he strangled the trio of Modric, Kamavinga, and Jude Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham, what was he trying to do? I saw him dressed up like Zidane, prime Zidane. He tucked in, you understand, so that he made the thing come be like, see, that's they all replicate Zidane. Say it was just too funny. It was just too funny. So now, moving forward, I've seen. I'm suffering from the average Nigerian issue. See me now. I don't only had a sweat for this, but I can't talk about what they happen for England. It's so funny. But what else can we do? For the love of football, we guys do everything. So moving forward, the we saw how during Timber really swallowed what's his name again, Vinicius Junior. And we really need to give credit to the Arsenal young star, Miles Lewis Kelly. He really did well against Rodrigo. Like Rodrigo was very absent. A lot of persons saw actually had a full glimpse of Rodrigo when he was being substituted for, when Ibrahim Diaz came in. So moving forward, I know a lot of, like I said, I know a lot of you are very much surprised, about that, and you're like debating about this, debating about that. Real Madrid came to that match, to see a draw. They came in for a draw, but to their greatest surprise, Arsenal had other, game plans, and if not for Thibaut Courtois, I want to say it again, if not for Thibaut Courtois, Jude Bellingham, and Alaba, those two guys made a goal line clearances. If not for Thibaut Courtois, at some point he had a double save. At another point he had a triple save. So if not for that guy, man, Madrid would have been in soup. Right now, scoreline for don't be like 6-0, 7-0, and it would have been so embarrassing, you understand, for them. So now people are like, this Arsenal, be the same Arsenal. Is it not the same Arsenal that are playing, understand, in the EPL? Why have they not replayed? Why have they not, produced that form in the EPL? I want to remind you that Arsenal, they usually play against 12 men. The 12th man always the referee. I don't want to go back, to tell you about the refereeing decisions that has happened throughout the season. But I just want to remind you of just last week, few days ago. A few days ago now on Saturday against Everton. That is, if you want to be very sincere to yourself, that is the softest penalty kick I've ever seen awarded, softest. It was a 50-50. And not only that, all this contact happened outside the box. But you see, when the odds are not in your favor and when you are fighting against a higher, but that's how it's always like. Understand? So to all the footballing Pharisees and the Sadducees, I've always been saying it. You don't need to hate. You don't need to hate. Football is not played. It's not played on. Should I say it's not played on social media? Football is not played. In doing podcasts. You understand? Like this, all of us, all these that sentiments. We just say our mind. We give our own permutation and our own takes. You get. But football is being played actually on the pitch. And say who is driving, who they drive motor, for mouth, they get accidents. Actually, you get, so a lot of people do know how to play. You like, I heard what's his name, a combo, a fellow football analyst was like, if Arsenal they want to give the ball to Real Madrid, or if, I mean, if they want to dominate the game, that they won't have what it takes to hold Madrid forward, etc. You have to give credit, you understand, to Arteta. And all due respect, you understand, to Ancelotti, we've really seen like he was outclassed, by Arteta yesterday. And there's been some conspiracy theory that he really relies on individual brilliance, and we saw that yesterday, that there was no tactical plan, in the mix. And what can I say? The next leg, a lot of people are saying the been about this, the been about that. I can assure you that Real Madrid are effectively out. So it's up for people that don't like Arsenal, to shift the goalpost as they normally do, that Arsenal won't get to the final, etc. But for now, let's look at what we have, in front, what is current now, which is, Real Madrid. And allow, please, I want to people, I know a lot of you guys, I don't like good things, and I want to solicit on behalf of Arsenal fans, worldwide. Allow Arsenal to celebrate their win. You go celebrate your own win. Allow them. It's not easy. The things Arsenal just did is not easy. So please allow them. Thank you very much.